welcome back to the channel, Babito.
Good morning, Ben Barber.
Good morning, top of it to you.
It's
Quick
early.
shout out to our man Chomp Shop. Another sweet
I love this
piece of
sweatshirt.
gear. Yeah, it looks warm too.
It is. It's
And
a little cool this morning.
It is. It is beautiful. I mean, specifically where we are is beautiful. We'll give you the quick semi-pan.
We're out in the country today.
Yeah, this is what happens when you drive 25 minutes outside of town, basically, right?
Yeah.
So if y'all are thinking about moving to Nashville, this is what you get when you're just outside of town. We can't really talk about where we are.
Undisclosed location.
Undisclosed.
Yeah.
Secret, if you will. But we can talk about this. What is this? Where's it from? Let's talk about that first.
This is from our friends Auto Collection of Murfreesboro.
Auto Collection of Murfreesboro, bringing it in one more time with another sweet ride.
Yes. I've been excited about
this car.
We've
been talking about this car for a while.
We have.
Actually, we talked a lot about the S version of this, but like either way, like this is just as good, right?
Yeah.
So what is this? So talk to the folks. Tell them what we're looking at.
We have a 2018 Mercedes C63 AMG, and I believe it's iridium silver.
It's popping out here in this early morning sun for sure.
It is. It looks fantastic. It is a little dirty.
Yeah, it's
but
not. Come on now.
It doesn't show up.
It has morning dew on it.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
But it doesn't show up as much on these lighter colors. So
right.
It still looks good.
If y'all are wondering, that's why we usually take lighter colored cars.
Yes. Because they're generally dirty.
Yeah. Or at least morning dew on them, whether they're dirty or not. Well, so this thing, just a coupe, and man, I feel like it's the golden hour right now. The shine of the sun on this thing looks
beautiful.
amazing.
We got some great pictures of this thing already. It looks fantastic out here in the sun. So getting right to it, yeah, 2018 C63 AMG. This car has the twin turbo V8.
Oh, with turbo.
I believe somewhere around 500-ish horsepower.
500 horsepower. This is a small car, man.
It is. This is their biggest V8 crammed in like the smallest
little
body
coupe ever. Well, let's do our thing, man. Let's start in the rear. Let's look at this key. How's it?
That's typical
like
Mercedes key.
Does it have anything special on the other side?
No.
Nope.
This is kind of the same key fob they've been using now for a long time.
Does the trunk gonna automatic open? Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, yep.
It did.
Here it did. Let's check.
So we will dive deep.
It's a pretty small trunk, Ben. I mean, you do have the seats that looks like they fold down.
That's helpful, but yeah. Kind of tight. It is a small car, so
yeah,
I guess there's probably enough room for a couple people to travel, but
yeah, you get like a suitcase in here, or all right, a little net, first aid kit.
Always nice to be first aided. So you know, kind of typical trunk size from what you would expect.
If I could get a golf bag in there, Ben.
Hey, you know, front seat. Oh, it does have automatic close. Okay. Fancy. I like that little lip that's hanging off there too. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, well, one of the things we know about this is that it does sound really good, and it has the dual mode, right? You can turn
it's got the
exhaust noises on and off.
It's got the little sport exhaust mode. This car does have the AMG Performance exhaust.
Oh, okay.
As part of this package.
So you can see that nice little AMG moniker there.
Now, one thing, Ben, this is what I learned today. This is the end of the twin turbo V8s. Moving forward,
this is going to be a 4-cylinder?
A twin turbo 4-cylinder with 550 horsepower.
Probably won't sound nearly as good as this is about to sound. Why don't you hop in there and start this sucker for us and talk us through the quiet mode and loud mode there.
I think it'll be pretty audible. I don't even know if I'll have to talk.
Well, at least show it for us, or give us the different notes. I love these wheels on this.
Quiet mode.
Yeah, that is definitely quiet. Ooh, a little more guttural. Okay, it's a little early to be making all that racket. Wow, that sounds really good. I mean, most turbo cars don't have that grumble, you know, that turbo kills most of that noise, but
oh man, this thing's got good pop-pops.
Yeah, all the pop-pops, it seemed.
Yeah. That's one thing I really like about this car. It's got a lot of grunt, a ton of torque.
It's got the nice pano glass roof. Again, folks, this car is a little dirty. Got a little morning dew that dried on us, so forgive us for its cleanliness. These guys will definitely, at Auto Collection, will have this thing detailed and cleaned up for you if you do want it. Well, wow.
I got the original window sticker here as well.
What is it? I don't even want to zoom in, but you can tell me. That's a lot of lists of items, though.
It is, and you've got your all the
options, yeah.
Here. So this car has probably about an extra $10,000 worth of options, including the performance exhaust, the multimedia package. These wheels are
spec
an upgrade, the 19-inch.
You can tell. You can tell they're nice.
Yeah.
They're real nice.
Oh, and the color bin, Designo Iridium Silver Magno.
Oh, easy for you to say. That's a lot of words for one color.
$2,000
Option, really. Oh, well, so I'm not sure if y'all can see. It's pretty serious amount of like flake in there, though. Wow, it's hard to see in this light.
In some light, it kind of has one of those sort of matte or flat.
Yeah, you're right.
Finishes to it.
It's definitely one of those that kind of changes colors over time, or as over the course of the day as light goes on it.
Yeah.
Door cards are pretty fancy. This is nice and soft. I love the stitching here. Nice and spongy here. One of the big things. This came with the tech pack, right? The Burmeister stereo or whatever they call that. Is that?
It looks. The Burmeister is
it looks fancy.
Factory option, or if that's an upgrade. Let's have a look.
While he's looking, I'll show you guys these different. This is where you control your seat, which is really nice that it's on the door, so you don't have to mess around with it. Really, once you're in the vehicle, this, as you pull that latch there, you see this. The door does automatic, or the seat. Both seats automatically move forward.
I guess it did say that. This thing.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. There's our fold down.
So a fair amount of room then once you get it all folded down, honestly.
I don't know if this one does.
It would be hilarious if it didn't.
I don't see a button for it, Ben. So maybe not.
Maybe not. All right. Well, I guess it gets the 60 split.
Right.
Instead of the 60-40. Throw those back up there so we can kind of see bolsterings and such. Nice amount of bolstering there up top.
Let's get back here. Let's see what's happening.
Climbing in, folks. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh
dear.
You better put that latch, dude. It's gonna squish you.
So
you're in there.
I'm in there. I don't have. I'm what, like, well, 5'9.5" ish.
Fair amount of headroom.
But
Yeah, I guess your hat would probably be touching for sure.
I can feel my hair.
Yeah, there you go.
It.
Hey, you know, just cut your hair short. It does have nice ventings back here. Is there power back there too, or no? Just some vents?
It looks like you just adjust your airflow. Cup holders here. Probably not.
Oh yeah, nice cup holders there.
You do not want to be back here.
But surprisingly, like if you did have a kid below 14 years old that's of normal size, I guess they'd probably fit back there pretty good. I'm surprised you fit in there at all. And again, nice functionality of the seat, sliding itself up. This one is going to do the same as I put it back. I do like the suede inserts that they got here. Pretty cool. These seats, nice bolstering too, huh, Bobo?
Yes, the seats have fantastic bolstering here.
All the way
I like
through.
The little sort of Alcantara-ish inserts.
Yeah, and then again, the pano roof really kind of opens it up in here. Love this interior, man. Why don't you hop in there so folks can kind of see what it looks like in here. Again, with the amazing car note. I love the interior, man. It's very similar to the GT, huh? Yeah, this GT, I guess this is kind of waterfalling up more, but more of a slope, I guess. But I do like the screens.
And if you've been around these Mercedes, you know, they upgraded the interior and redesigned everything. I believe 2014. You'll probably be familiar with this. You've got a lot of redundancy in how this works, so this is sort of like a mouse, as you can see.
Which one of those did you find yourself using, the mouse or the turning knob?
The turning knob.
Me
right
too.
Here.
Me too. That mouse is not very intuitive.
It's not, but overall, the system here is pretty easy to use. I was able to get my phone connected pretty quickly. You can also see you've got your driving modes here, so you can choose between sport. Oh,
The exhaust kicks in there.
Yeah, I think that must automatically.
When you go into Sport Plus or Sport or whatever. I love the feel. Look at the feel. Show those little knobby things you're messing around with. Those things
One thing
look and touch and feel
Mercedes does
so
well
nice.
About giving some texture to this so it doesn't feel cheap and plasticky.
Yeah. Even all of those little things there.
Yeah, they got a
Good feel. Like whether or not they're cheap, doesn't like cost-wise, they at least look really cool. Pop that little cup holder there so folks can kind of get a view of that. Oh wow, that thing's pretty big. So a bunch of space there.
more space, USB.
Power storage there. Nice. So, and then the steering wheel's legit. I love the look of the steering wheel.
The steering wheels, I love the Mercedes steering wheel. Got nice thick perforated leather here. Got the flat bottom. The paddles feel good. Some of the cars I find like the paddles are almost like they're not out and separated enough. And
Yeah, you can kind of see.
so you got.
Doesn't look like they're in a perfect spot, right?
They're in a great spot here. I like
Well, let's cut this off and then we'll check out underneath the hood. Just a couple little touches I like about this car. These are, again, these aren't like super high end, but man, they sure look like it. I love the look of these and the functionality of them all the way across the dash. That's something, Bo, that they've had that look in a lot of their cars for a long time. Pretty much ever since AC came out, they have that look. Oh wow.
There it is.
It's shoved in there, isn't it?
Let's give a big shout out to Marcel Weber for his fine craftsmanship.
Yes.
This beautiful twin turbo V8.
They don't really show you much. There's a whole lot of coverings and pipes and hoses, and
But they went to that hot V
which means like
setup, so you've got your turbos in between
the V.
cylinder banks.
which makes it so much easier to work on, because in the years past, turbos were all
Either way down here.
down here. Now they're just sitting right on top of there, and you can see like
It also
they're
improves,
kind
I
of
guess,
baby turbos. They're not big, you know.
They're small, but where they're positioned, I guess they increase the efficiency. There's not as much
Turbo lag at all, yeah, because they're right there on the exhaust manifold. What a legit car. I love the daytime running lights, the mirrors. Again, it's a little dirty, so it's not presenting itself the most beautiful it can. This thing comes with some of those driving assist aids, I'm assuming.
It's got a couple of them on here. This doesn't have all of
The full shebang.
full shebang, but it's got a couple of them on here. But here's one thing: if you're into these kind of cars, now is the time to get one of these, because of the change and this being the last of the twin turbo V8s in these cars. Like, the value of these are going to go up. They're getting a little bit more in high demand.
They're harder to find, right? I mean, these guys, this is their
Especially if you
first
find,
one.
like, the C63S. So this car has like 23,000 miles on it, Ben, and it's under 60 grand. I think it was about 56, 57.
That's real. What was that MSRP originally?
80,000.
Okay, so that's a pretty good deal considering just 20,000 miles on it. What a sweet ride. Well, go to autocollectionofmurfreesboro.com. That info's been on the screen there for you. This car is available amongst many other high-end Mercedes and all kinds of cars and trucks to suit your needs. So
Yeah, you got trucks, supercars, luxury cars,
mid-size SUVs, they got it all.
If you need something that's kind of just cheap, efficient, $10,000-$15,000 kind of car,
They got that too.
Plenty of those on site as well.
So
that's something for everyone.
Go hit them up if you want a car and you live in the Murfreesboro area, or if you just live in Nashville or anywhere and you can't find the car you want and they got it. Those guys are one of the best in town to work with. So I guess for my man Bo Biddle, I am Ben Barber. This is all we got for you guys. We will see you in the next video.